What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? What's up? How you doing today? It's your gardener, SkinnyBoyRandy. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy, where beginners and experts are always welcome. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, click that like and subscribe button. It's down there. Can y'all see it? Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, just the two middle fingers. Okay. Thank you so much. Also, click that bell next to the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification every time I make a single video. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're almost at 29,000 members, you guys. Yes, yay! Thank you. If I can't answer the question here, drop on down in my Facebook group. And then wiggle your way right on back over here. That group is called Gardening with SkinnyBoyRandy, where beginners and experts are welcome as well. If I can't answer a question here, somebody's over there going through what you're going through. Okay. And if nobody told you they love you today, SkinnyBoyRandy loves you. Mwah! Thank you so much for being here. Today I just don't forget, check out Instagram and Twitter too, you guys. I almost forgot. I always forget. I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful, beautiful soil. Yes, you guys, this is potting mix. I've shown you how to make the seed starting mix. I'll try to leave the link above on how to make your own seed starting mix. But this is the potting mix. I know we're at the point of some of your plants are outgrowing their seed trays. And it's time to get them into their home base that they're going to stay in until we put them outdoors, okay? So this is not a large-scale 5-gallon bucket video on making your potting mixes. That's a different video. This is for transplanting your seedlings into their new home until it's time for them to go outdoors, okay? So look at that beautiful rich soil, you guys. And I'm going to show you how I make it right now. Okay, you guys, this is not a hard process at all, okay? All you want to have is a container to mix your soil in. Now, since we're doing this indoors, we're doing it on a smaller scale. I'm just about to pot up the plants that have their true leaves that need to be taken out of the cells that we've been growing, and we're going to pot them up into cups like these. But what we want to do is have the best possible soil available to our plants so they can grow nice, strong, and healthy. Okay? All right, you guys, so let's just dive right into it. This is very simple and to the point. We don't use measuring cups or anything. We don't do pretty, we do productive. Okay. My measuring cups go for my food. But I just use to measure the portions, a red cup, a little white cup, and even down to a little teeny glass, you know that is, little glass. But that's how I want to measure a certain item when I go to put it in there, because I just want that much. So first off, you want to start off with is your perlite. You guys, if you can get perlite or vermiculite, get you a bag of perlite or vermiculite, okay? It comes in all shapes, sizes, I'm going to try to put the picture up here what perlite and vermiculite look like. Then you want to get you some peat moss, you guys. I'm using bagged peat moss today. Now, if I was doing it outdoors, if I'm doing my containers, my 5-gallon buckets, I wouldn't buy this little bag, you guys. That wouldn't make any sense. I would buy the huge block for 11 bucks from Lowe's or Home Depot, and it's the Magnum Peat Moss, okay? But this is a bag brand because we're just potting up our seeds, so we don't need that huge block when we're growing indoors. Okay, also what you want to use is some type of fertilizer. This is just a basic shake and feed. Feeds up to 3 months. But all of my bag products have been enriched with plant food as well. So when you're doing your containers indoors, when you're transplanting your plants up, you want to give them the best. You don't want to take anything from outdoors and bring those pests inside. You'll have stuff flying around, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for that. You'll have stuff flying all around your house, all in your kitchen. You don't want that. Okay? Now, what I like to do is enrich it with some organic matter, and I love black cow. I'll try to put the photo here of the black cow manure. We love those guys. And also worm castings. Worm castings will give us some nice, nutritious soil for our indoor seed starts. And also bone meal. Hope I'm getting this up here, y'all. And blood meal. You can eliminate the bone meal, the blood meal, the worm castings. You don't have to use that, you guys. I just make a SkinnyBoyRandy super soil. Okay. We make a SkinnyBoyRandy super soil. Because what I also do is I add in some potting mix. Yeah, you're like, well, if you're making potting mix, why are you adding potting mix? Again, this is a supercharged soil. You don't have to add potting mix. You can just use plain store-bought potting mix. But I like to switch it up a little bit. And I'll show you the differences, okay? So the first thing we want to do is measure out our peat moss. And I like to use 4:1 when it comes to the peat moss and the vermiculite or perlite, okay? So we're going to take 4 cups of this peat moss. And again, you guys, we're doing this indoors. Peat moss is very, very light and fluffy. So we just want to do 4 cups of this. And it goes a long way, you guys. Okay? So we have our 4 cups of peat moss. Very light and fluffy. See that? Very light and fluffy. And then we want to take the vermiculite. Again, okay, we're doing 4 parts to 1 part. You can do 3 parts to 1 if you like. But I'm doing 4 to 1. And this helps with the drainage. You can see the smoke coming from it. This helps with the drainage in your soil, you guys. Okay? So 1 part of that. Now, this is your basic seed starting mix. You could stop right here, and this is seed starting mix, okay? That's all seed starting mix is, and there's no nutrients, even though my peat moss has some in it. But normal peat moss, you wouldn't have any nutrients or anything. It'd just be plain peat moss. And you could stop right here, and this is seed starting mix. A perfect seed starting base. It's a soilless seed starting base because it's just the peat moss and the vermiculite or perlite. So this is your seed starting base right here. So I guess we're doing 2 videos in one. Okay. This will be your basic seed starting mix. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Head over to YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all that good stuff and check us out. So, alright, to this, I'm going to add, since there's no nutrients here, I'm going to add a little of my shake and feed. And literally just to go over it like that. And this gives you those pretty little blue pebbles you see in the soil that we spent all that money on. Yep, get that right on in there. So now we have some nutrients in the soil. This is where I'm going to add 1 cup. This is my secret ingredient, you guys. The black cow. You don't really need a whole lot. Y'all, this stuff goes a long way. It's the aged cow manure. Yep. It's a little bit more. Okay. Just like that. And just mix it up as you go along. Get all that in there. That black cow is a 0.5 NPK. Okay, now comes the part where I like to use my little glass. I'm going to get some worm casting and just sprinkle 1 layer over top. Just 1 layer. Yep. 1 layer of that. And then I don't have any blood meal, so I'm just going to use a little bit of bone meal. And it's just going to be a half of this glass. Not even the whole thing, just half. Like that. Okay? Not even whole half, really. Just enough to sprinkle over top. And then to give us our extra boost, we're going to use some potting soil. Yeah, regular old potting soil. Because that potting soil already has the fertilizers and stuff in it. But again, this is a SkinnyBoyRandy super soil, okay? So we have everything that we need in there, yo guys. This smells so good. It just smells like stuff going grow. You can tell it. Things are just going to grow. And so what I've done is make a mess. And I have some warm water here. I'm just going to pour it over. I don't boil the water for my potting mix, you guys. We do that with the seed starting mix because The seed starting mix doesn't have any vital nutrients and microorganisms in it. So we can boil it, and the seed has its own nutrients. You know, you guys, when you're planting seeds, they don't need a lot. The seed itself has all the nutrients it needs to feed the seedling. Okay? So the seed has everything it needs to feed the seedling. Okay? Ooh, Lord, that was a lot. So yeah, that's why we don't, that's why we sterilize our seed starting mix to keep fungus gnats and things like that away. But with our potting mix, we don't do that. We don't want to destroy any of our microorganisms, our fertilizers, our worm castings, and all that good stuff. Okay? So as you can see, we have a nice soil. See how it holds together and breaks apart? You can squeeze it, it holds together, but breaks apart. And then you just get your hands down in there just like that, you guys. And there you have it. Your own. This smells so good, you guys. If you guys were here to smell this, I know everything is just going to be amazing in this soil, you guys. Okay, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you out just a little bit. Remember to live, love, laugh, you guys. Grow stuff and eat it. You are the best.